Sarah Huckabee Sanders might think it's appropriate to talk about wind after that, right? Just depends who you are, what side of the aisle you're on, of course. But we are talking wind today because we have high wind warnings that are in effect for most of southern Colorado. Fire danger is extreme today. Technically, those folks who aren't under a high wind warning are under a red flag warning, but really, it doesn't matter because winds will gust between 45 and 60 miles per hour later on today. And look at this, though. As we head from Thursday into Friday, this is my second headline, if you will. We're watching the storm that will move in and bring us some rain and snow as we head into Friday morning. Anchor most of the snow over the terrain. We are getting into the middle of April here, so as you would expect, the higher you are in elevation, more likely to get snow. But here's Saturday morning at noon, or at midnight, excuse me, and then here's Saturday at noon. You can see that's about 18 hours of some rain and snow. So it is going to be cooler and unsettled here as we head from the end of the work week into the weekend. This morning, though, we are watching the wind develop first over the mountain areas. And still not getting much of it in Woodland Park, but it is bouncing already in Monument. Man, I went to bed at 10:30, and I totally feel that this morning. I just can't sync this up with this. You know what I need? More coffee. Not that coffee. I get enough of him.
You want more of me? And I like warm hugs.
Oh, I'll take that. I'm going over. I'm getting some hugs. I'm coming over.
You want some more coffee? Come here.
There you go. Oh, yeah, I need a little Burke, too. A little Burke, too. There we go. Warm hugs for my peeps. I feel better already. Woo! For real.
And we're switching to slapping.
Right? Okay. Try it this way. Then we go to the other end of the spectrum next time. Anyways, it is already windy in Monument, a little bit windy in downtown Colorado Springs as well. You can see the flags whipping around there on the Plaza of the Rockies. And we're mostly in the 40s this morning. We've got some 50s, even a 60-degree reading as well. And it's already getting windy over the mountains and starting to spread down the eastern slopes ahead of this little weather system that will move through today and bring us some slightly cooler air, bring a little bit of snow to the high mountain areas. Around here, we'll be in the low to mid 60s for Colorado Springs. Pueblo will be in the 70s today. We will sneak out a couple 80s across the far eastern plains. I'll show you that in my next weather segment. But as we head from the morning into the afternoon, the strongest wind gusts spread out across the plains. Should be windiest from about 2 o'clock until about 6 o'clock. That's when we're most likely to have some of those gusts tapping up against 60 miles per hour. And man, if we were to get a fire to go today, it obviously would be nasty. So we take the Meister Shyster. I think I'm going to go with that. I like that very much. You see that angry face from the Bitmoji there. You know you're on the Shyster. We'll go with a 4 today. Highs around 65 in the Springs and 73 in Pueblo. Cooler tomorrow with less wind. Should feel better. Here comes our storm for Friday into Saturday. And those numbers will be cool feeling because we'll have clouds and showers around. And kind of unsettled and nice to see some moisture. The higher you are in elevation, that more likely to be heavy, wet spring snow. We'll talk more about that as we move through the rest of the week.